So the next part I actually in here is like actually same in here. You know, if you want to activate this option in here, you have to at least click on one a tool or item in here. If you've imported any kind of things from the Revit actually, and you click on one on that, it will show you some parameters that they're related to Revit actually parameters. That actually, if you click on AutoCAD items in here, so the actual items are different in here. Like for example, select same transform actually, or select same 3D visualization actually, or general material or timeliner. But from the file that you've just imported from Revit, the parameters are completely like the property window of the Revit actually. So like this, for example, if you go on properties, for example, you'll see the numbers of the properties in here. So let's return to here, for example, same type. For example, you have 12, 15 similar types in here, or for example, in here, if you click on one of them, you will see, for example, system time, for example, you will see the similar types in here. For example, we have 1660 actually similar types in here. Or for example, the different other different items that we have here, for example, like type, for example, we can see them. Every kind of element, I don't know, beams, columns, I don't know, ceilings, you can just see the different parameters also in there. For example, same levels. That, for example, they have those elements that have similar actual levels with this. So with due attention to the actually element, you can have different parameters in here. The next part actually in here that sometimes you'll need that you'll need to choose, for example, more than one element. For example, I want to choose one of the ducts or fittings. For example, same name, same time. In these situations, actually, if you actually have or select more than one element in select same, for example, the parameters will be shown that they are similar. For example, if I go in here and click on this, you see we have just these two elements in here that if I click on these two ones actually in here, the parameters again will be like this. So like this, you can use them in different conditions. So let's press Control in here. So you see that exactly all of the similar types will be selected in here. Let's return to here. So same name. You see all of them will be selected. So the T shapes actually are not selected. If you can just press Control and click on them and same name, all of the T shapes will be selected. Or for example, here cap hasn't been selected, so you can just actually press. Of course, I don't need it. Let me just go in here and I will just select this. So all of them will be selected. So for example, your vent, or for example, this one actually is 2296. So let me just select same name. You see 2366. All of them will got selected. So like this, we can just add our, for example, selections. Or for example, when or here, for example, all of them could be selected. You have to be careful that to press the actually Control in here. So cap again in here, same name. You see like this, the number is getting increased. So like this, we can actually go to select same and use this part.